group of villages which has a large extent of boundaries. It means like in villages we have particular area boundary, and the group of villages will be having a particular vast boundaries, and that group of villages formed into districts. You can see on the screen that group of villages forms the districts which has vast area, and a group of districts are called as an states or state. Okay, now group of states has formed into a country, and this group of countries are formed into a continents. A group of continents become a world. Entire area on this planet is called now world, which is now settled area. Now what I did is we have made the divisions from individual to world. Now got my point why I said that at the starting we divided the units, and we made it as a basic unit, as an individual unit. Now I can say world is also last unit, but after the world we have planet earth. We have the solar system, that is star system, and again star. Out of the star we have galaxies. Out of we have many things out of that. So we don't want to go for there, so let us come back, and I made now individual as a basic unit, country as a last unit. This is very much important. Now we need to remember that individual is a basic individual as a basic unit, and as well as country as a last unit. Organization takes place and started to work for the society. Of course, the system which has rules and regulations were followed by only one thing, that is organization. Now this organization started working for the society in the welfare of them. Organization, it started organizing things by dividing works, because they need to manage the everything in the group. They need to look after the food production, they need to look after the settlement, they need to look their children protection, they need to check whether every person is getting food or not. Organization cannot do at a thing and at one division, right? So what it did is it slowly divided it works. So for example, a type of category people will collect the food, like they will collect the food from the forest and they will bring to the area, or else they will collect from the crop production and they will come to the village. Now B type of category people, they will distribute the food what they have got. Today they got the 100 kgs, so they will equally divide to the 100 people in that group, such that everyone will be survived, and these people will be distributing the food, this category. Now next division has been come as C type of category, that is they will check the food has been reached to each and every person or not. Now it will be very easy for an organization to be functioning in the society. Biggest problem encounters because human brain started working. I already said that because of these things, like malpractice has been increased, and that is the reason it has been big problem, because the now crop production has been come. So this whole crop production or whatever getting from the food from the crop production, if this percentage was eaten by the heads who are collecting the food, I have said in that the family heads will be collecting the food. So if these people will have the food, then what about the rest of the people? So there is no chance of the survival of them. So it means what is happening here, so malpractice has been started in the group. So system should be harder, such human beings cannot do such type of malpractices, and they can stop this type of malpractice. Where this type of situations will happen, when the first individual has been a head of that, now next automatically when he dies, next automatically another head will be coming, and this head will be doing the rules and regulations or making the system according to his decision making. Again if he dies, then again another head will be coming and he will make decisions according to him. Then what is the purpose of keeping the rules and regulations now? Now every person is changing from one head to another head. It means one head has given such type of rule and it has changed by the another head and kept the rule. So it has been mess now. So of course we have given the lenience to each and every person, especially this head has been giving a different type of directions to this three type of category people, then definitely they will be this type of situations, right, in that group. So what should be done here? Think we need to stronger our system. How we need to do strong our system is like the system which is consisting of rules and regulations, right? It should be written somewhere, or for example they need to written on slab or books or the leaf, whatever they have the source, it should be a written form such that no one can cross that rules and regulations. Who is the first individual, he has more experience, he knows everything, such that he can make the rules book, and he makes the rules like this. These are the rules, you should follow this thing. If you are not following these rules also, he knows that what type of punishment need to give to that person. Okay, now this rules and regulations has been written form. It means they are stored at one point and it cannot be changed. Of course, I am not talking about the amendment acts now. What if the rules has to be changed in future? I am not talking about, just like giving a basic idea. That is the reason I am saying to you. That means this head has been written in a written form, that rules, and it become the rules book. Now this rules book is very important for that society, and nowadays we do call this rules book as constitution. Even Indian society has a constitution, that is Indian constitution. Okay, now we'll coming to that. Now what this rules book has been formed, so it should be functioned by the organization. Organization is very important now, because organization will function the entire system in order to welfare of the society. Now someone should work under the organization such that organization also will function. Need to have some type of persons who works under the organization such that they will serve to the society. So that is nothing but these people are to be managed, who are working for this organization, they should be managed and they should be functioned into accordingly. So such that we need another system, that is administration. These people are maintained by the administration. Okay, we need some type of person to work under the organization, which will be taken care by the administration. Now this administration has one of the major important thing, that they need to appoint the members or the persons to in that work. For a number of persons has been increased in the group, so we need to give some opportunities to some people only who are efficient and who need to be seen by their eligibilities to that post. For example, who is eligible to collection of food, who can dare enough to go to the deep forest and who can fight among the against the wildlife, and they can bring the food, right? Those people can given to that A type of category division. So administration started appointment body, and this appointment body will gives the or chooses or recruits the person who are suitable to such divisions. This appointment will be appointing the people, seeing their eligibilities, like he is capable or not, he can able to do that work or not, and he has that work knowledge or not. That is the things, eligibilities, which is seized by the appointment body and makes them work under the organization. System has given the power to organization, organization has given to the power to administration, administration has power given to the appointment body, which recruits the social workers, social servants. You can see over here, organization which should be managed by something. Okay, the organization will be organizing the system, but there should be someone to manage the organization also, right? For that we need an administration. This administration has done a division of work category, that is like 3 divisions of category. It has been very much important for every system or every society. Those are like planning category or planning division. In this planning division, they will be planning what to be done in the group. For example, today we need to bring the 100 kgs of food for the 100 people in the society. That is a one plan. This planning will be done by the or executed by the planner division. Okay, and this planning is done by a person called as a planner also. And next division is like implementation. Now this implementation is done by a person called implementer. It means whatever the planning whatever the planner has been given today, planning, that should be implemented, or that should be executed by an implementer, that is implementation division. Now this implemented division and planning division are doing good or not, or they are according to the system or not. These will be checked or these will be checked by another division, that is decision making division. Decision making division works under the administration, which checks the whether planner or implementer is doing good or not according to the system or not. Now in the decision making division, the persons who work under this are called the deciders or the decision makers. Organization is managed or managed through an administration. Again, this administration take the help of the appointment body in order to fill the posts or whatever the work in the divisions like planning division, implementation division and decision making divisions, in order to function the organization, which make the system or society runs in a good direction. Now the administration got the persons who can work for the or the function for the organization. It means that we have appointed the social servants in order to work for that divisions, such that the organization will function. Now the society will be safer side. Now previously we have said that individual is a head, and who appoints the persons to the organization, that is who is considered as a first individual who has landed on the planet, he is head, and that head will be appointing the workers or the social servants to the that services or that divisions. Now in the present scenario also we do have an appointment bodies which appoints or recruits the persons for particular divisions or particular services. Among them, in the present Indian society has UPSC as a appointment body which recruits the civil servants for the civil services divisions. Now our journey has started. See where we are here. We have started in our individual like in basic unit and come to a society, which society again has an organization. Organization is managed through an administration, then administration has an appointment body which was like example UPSC. Now our journey started. Really are from the individual we came to UPSC. It means so we have traveled through so long and we are going to the very past life and we came to slowly we have came to on the UPSC and we have landed on it. So if you are feeling that you went into another world and came into this world throughout this video until now, then please hit the like button. It shows how I says or convey the information to you. Now see the levels of administration and organizations has been increased because where the units has been increased by one another. For example, village and it increased to the district level, district again increased to the state level. So it means that every stage the level of administration as usually organization has been increased. Why? Because here you can see a particular village in this ocean area, it will be opting another organization and another system. It means that a group of villagers should also follow one type of system which makes themselves survive. It means that every time it changes, right? So that is the reason the level of administrations and organizations to particular divisions or particular units will be changed. Previously we considered that society settled at one place, that is village, and that is called as a nomadic life, which means like where they started searching for the food and they ended with a settlement of the settlement of that society at one place and started crop production. I am taking care of the children, taking care of the crop production, taking care of that area and settlement of the places. That is altogether called as a nomadic life. We will be talking now from early nomadic life to the present situation. Okay. Now this what happens is who are following this nomadic life, which means I said that in previous time they should be maintain crop production and they should settle at one place and they should take care of their children and entire society. That is called as a nomadic life. That has been said as a nomadic tribe, which means who cares of that crop production and settlement together, they are now called as a nomadic tribe. Now this nomadic tribe is nothing but having a life, having a society and which maintains the existence of the human race on this planet, which means they are generating their children, are giving the birth to their children. It means such that human race also slowly developed. That is nothing but human race now. Now we are existed. So this nomadic tribe is nothing but having a life plus society plus existence of the human race maintenance is called now nomadic tribe. Slowly this nomadic tribe has been changed into the tribe, which means it has been slowly the level of has been increased, level of organizations also been increased in that, and slowly I know that this brain also working into that such that the nomadic tribe changed into the tribe. So now this tribe will be headed by a head called Nayak. Slowly the level of where one area to another area has been changed, then definitely and the group of places or like villages has been district, so definitely another group head will be there. And when it comes to the state level, state head will be there, and when it comes to the nation country, then there will be the one more head. So it means that every stage of administration will be the one head in organization also evenly. As I said, we will be talking about the nomadic life to the present situation. In that way, we have titles to particular level of organizations and particular units in previously, that is ancient to modern, present, that is present through levels of administration organizations, and we will be talking about that. That is like grama or gramina is considered as a village system, society plus having a settlement at one place is called a village. That is previously called as in the ancient time we do call as grama or the gramina. And next, which is again group of graminas or group of gramas together formed into an upavish in the ancient times. In present times we call it as an districts. Again this group of upavish are formed into provisions and sarkars or vish in the ancient times. In present time we do call them as an states. Okay, group districts are called as an states. Okay, now group of states in the ancient time called as an empire. It means like pure country form. Now we are calling it as a country or the nation. Do you got my point? These divisions are slowly has been increased to one type to another type, such that the administration also will run correctly and effectively to particular system. Even if you divide the units like village to nation, if the nation also considered as a society only, all together are called as a society only. It means society plus having a settlement at one national boundaries together, they are also called as a country, and this consists of system plus area. Okay, now whatever the unit we are considering, the same thing happens to that, and each unit will have the separate administration and separate organization, separate system. And when the this increases, all together will form into one type of system and one type of organization, one type of administration. In every stage and level of development through ages, administration and appointments, social services also changed and improved, developed. See, in this the units also changed to one village unit to another district unit, right? They are also developing to one end. Then definitely administration and appointment body, social services also will be changed, because in this village unit they will having some type of certain type of administration. It will be somewhat easy. When comes to the state or district administration or organization, it takes some type of steps and it is some type of difficulty to follow also. In order to that, we need to also change the system, and we need to opt to that again. So of course the appointment bodies will be changed, and number of divisions also will be slowly changes. So that the basic concepts are like administration, appointment, social services will be same, but according to the ages, slowly these will be converted or the changed, and they will be developed. One of the appointment body evolved through ages into Indian constitution called the UPSC. Of course this UPSC also evolved from few stages, and now it has been entirely formed into an UPSC at present stage. Even today we do found some type of changes or some type of improvements comes into the UPSC. It means that slowly the ages also improving, then definitely this type of bodies will also improve. So UPSC is a appointment body in of Indian constitution which recruits the services through various examinations. So finally landed from individual to the UPSC, where we are in the individual, now where we are like in UPSC. So the traveling from or the journey from the individual to the UPSC is like very wonderful, and these should be kept in mind for the further references in the videos, next videos. Okay, let's get started now. Introduction to the UPSC Civil Services Examination. UPSC is nothing but Union Public Service Commission. UPSC means Union Public Service Commission, which is a appointment body for Indian Constitution, which recruits the 27 civil services to the Indian Constitution, and one among them is like civil services has been conducted or will be appointed by the Union Public Service Commission. We'll be talking about that in the part 2. Sorry yaar, it is video has been very lengthy, and let us continue this UPSC in the part 2. So I hope that next part 2 will be like this only, like this is like very unique type of content you are seeing on this video, and this type of level only will be continued in the Union Public Service Commission part 2. I hope that you like the video. If you like the video, no, wait. From long time I'm seeing in this small bottom right, so in this left bottom right, so I'll be coming from that. So I came from this small box in the left bottom and to full screen, and I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please press the like button. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel for the further videos, and please press the bell button in order to get the notifications whenever I upload the video. And if you really liked and if you really found that this video is very unique and helpful and useful, then please share with your friends and make them to subscribe to our channel, such that they will also be explored with us. And if you have any queries or any questions, let me know your thoughts below in the comment section. And if you have any queries and questions, please text me on my mail, just scrolling over here. And I hope you really like the video, and I'll be coming with the part 2 UPSC, and it will also be very fantastic. And whatever you're seeing in this video, and I think more than this I can do in the UPSC part 2. I'll be coming in the part 2, and I'm so excited and awaited to do the part 2 video, and I hope you also waiting curiously and excited to watch the part 2 video. So I'll be meeting into the part 2, and before going, keep loving. have fun and explore. Bye bye. See you in the part 2.